into Migs Gauntlet. And Ghostface, again, like he plays this killer in a very, I'd say like more so unique way. Like he really spreads out the stock. Um, I'm sure there's other players that do it, but I just haven't seen it too often. Like he's cool with just like leaving people and then just building stock. Like he's constantly just keeping people stocked. Um, he doesn't really commit to too many chases, and he kind of exposes people and then doesn't chase them like at all. I think he just like leaves them scared. He does get the full expose onto Starlax here. Deciding to get a bit more stuck on Havoc. He also has Josh about 50% now. Has Havoc 99 and still has Starlax here fully stocked. That's crazy. He fully stocked her, held her there, and then got more stock on other people. That's wild, bro. Holy shit. What? It is a really good start for him. He has two other survivors 99. Still has Starlax. Uh, full exposed here, and he is hunting down he's hunting down Starlax, who wins the 50, and there it is, fairly unsafe ballot. Uh, Shrouded Ghostface able to get his first down very early into the game at 5 generators, has two other survivors 99. And he gets a PR stack. And now we are going to get some more stock onto Starlax. We see the pull coming in, and we full stock on Josh Archie. This looking like we're going to get another down now. And we're going to, I think we're going to take our second PR stack here. Yes, we are. And we break this pallet. Gonna go into stealth and look for some other survivors. Hey, he doesn't really go for his tunnel outs. He kind of spreads the pressure. Tries to get more fresh hooks. It's such an interesting way to play. I mean, it works for him. He's been getting good results, but it's just, yeah, not what I'm used to seeing, to be honest. We hear this gen high prog, Shrouded hunting for the survivor that is here, gets the full stock on Havoc, and now we're going for another chase. He knows a survivor has to rotate to go get that pull, so at best one survivor is working a generator right now, looking like we are going to commit to Havoc. Will Havoc be able to last? Oh, it's looking like a down. Yeah, Shrouded Ghostface is having very quick chases against these Artix survivors. We see the eruption proc, and we see the third stack of PR, really delaying that first gen. Bro is going for his 4K5, really, really ambitious goal here, especially on Ghosty. But I respect the grind. We are now looking for yet another survivor. I would imagine he's going to play for stock. Yeah, he is. Wow, this is a devious position, and he goes for full stock. We see the explosion there with driver's license. He decides to leave. See, he does this. Like, he'll full stock a serve and then just leave him. And I'm so curious as to why. Like, is that just to, like, scare them? And then he gets 99 Josh Archie. And he sneaks up on Josh. Still has Havoc hooked. He has Serena fully stocked, and he has Josh about to be put on another hook. Like I said, he plays killer so differently than what I'm used to. Like, because usually you just see the tunnel out, right? But he's like low key going for 12 hooks, which is quite impressive. He has two players hooked across the map. Serena is still exposed, so she has to play careful. We see the god pallet being dropped, and we find Starlax. Interesting. Starlax, perfect 99. Holy shit, they have to play so carefully now. If they get found out, it's pretty much a GG's. and we are proxying. We're looking for the unhook, and it comes in. We find Starlax, who is 99 fully. This is gonna look like, oh well, they do make this filler. There's another thing I noticed Shrouded does. He sometimes does pop the, like, sometimes, okay, he'll pop the exposed like right on their heads, and sometimes he does it from like a bit of a distance, kind of like letting them make a pallet. Yeah, I don't know, it's interesting, but he does win this mind game somehow, and he gets yet another down. I think this is Starlax's, I want to say this is their second hook. And we are now playing for some more stock, trying to find our remaining survivors. I think he's got, like, what is it, 3 people on death hook now? No, he's got 2 of them on death hook, 1 person on first hook. And we get Serena. I think Serena's fresh, actually. Yeah, he's going for 12 stages. That's crazy work, dude. But we see the first gen pop. He's playing like a nice killer, bro. That's crazy. I mean, it's looking like it's working though, which is the even crazier part. He's getting a bit of stock on Josh Archie here. We see the pull coming in on Starlax. Starlax is dead on hook. I do not remember if it was Josh or Havoc that is also dead on hook. It is Serena's first hook. He is definitely going for his 12 stages. We see the locker play by Josh Archie here. Is it? I'm not sure. Okay. Josh is dead. I'm not sure what the plan there was. Maybe head on? And that is 1 dead at 4 generators. Shrouded finally discovering the art of tunneling. W Shrouded. And he is now looking for it at his devious stock spot, going back towards the television room, looking for some more stock on these Artix survivors. I mean, I feel like that's what he's going to just keep doing. He's going to keep 99ing and then getting the insta down. 99 insta down. And he's doing a good job of sneaking up on these guys. You know, they keep kind of just running into his loving embrace. And we get 99 stock onto Havoc. We have Starlax about 50. And Serena is still no stock. I think Serena's been hooked once. And then someone's been hooked twice. I just cannot remember who. Was it Starlax? I honestly can't remember. It's been a long day, sorry, y'all. With Scrim Knights and then Gauntlet. And we get Serena about 75% of the way stocked. 99. This is not the person that is dead on hook, but we are going to take this chase because we are Chads. And we full stock. We see the pallets coming in, allowing the Nancy to get a lot of distance here. I wouldn't even be shocked if he left. I think he's leaving. Yep, we're looking for another survivor. We do have Havoc 99 and Starlax like a little under 50. So he can just catch another survivor out of position. You know, sometimes in Larry's you just kind of run into the killer, like especially a stealth killer, if you're not paying too much attention. I mean, it's possible that just leaving the Nancy exposed like that, she just might run into his loving arms. And we damage the TV gen. And we get full stock onto Havoc. And again, we're just leaving him. We are not taking this chase. Man, that is so interesting. Why does he keep doing that? And we're getting some more stock onto Serena. Got Serena about 99. But this is the one survivor that is not, like, for sure not dead. I'm not sure about the other 2, which one is dead on hook. But yeah, he just wants his 12 hooks. Serena doing a very good job in chase. Throughout really the whole gauntlet, I think Serena's been kind of the MVP. But Shrouded again, leaving chase with an exposed survivor. Havoc's exposed, will run out soon. I wonder if he's hunting for maybe Starlax now. Really? Oh, and we find Starlax. Okay, ooh, getting about 8% stock, and we get the full stock. Yeah, I think Shrouded plays more so for his gens than he really does for like kills or downs or whatever. He wants to defend his gens a lot more. And finally, we win the 50-50. It was a matter of time. He was gonna hold her there for as long as he needed to. And we get another hook onto Starlax, and Starlax was the one dead on hook. And now it is a 2v1 at 4 gens. Crazy work. This is a very impressive ghosty game, I should say. So now I wonder if he's even gonna slug. I don't think he will. I think he's just gonna hook and then try to find the other survivor. Like he's not gonna camp. He's playing like he's playing. I swear he's just playing for 12 hooks. He's like that's such a funny way to play. But we get full stock on Havoc. Havoc does have this filler here, and Shrouded gonna choose to break. Ooh, this might be a down actually. Do you have anything? And you go locker. Okay. That is another hook onto Havoc. Oh, we are gonna slug. W. Okay. We do see another gem pop, so it is no longer 4K4. We will have a 4K3. You know, Artix trying to play for best result, and now we get the classic Larry's 1v1. And I'm just sorry, I was just being quiet because I was enjoying the chase. But yeah, Serena doing a good job of holding check spots. Has another good pallet here. I wonder if she'll last long enough to be able to pick up Havoc. I mean, I doubt it because you know she's exposed. Probably a good amount of the resources are gone. But oh no, she does last long enough. I was proven wrong yet again. You know, Serena doing a fantastic job in chase right now. She's had pretty good chases against all the killers, I would say. I mean, like obviously, Certified played out of his mind, but in terms of how everyone else did, I think she had the best chase. And we finally do get the down. That was a good little juke there, making him auto aim onto the environment. But that will be a 4K3, and the gauntlet is now closed. Thank you to everyone who participated. GG, well played to Artix and to ShroudedGhostface. So just been yapping for hours, brother. But I hope you guys enjoyed this final gauntlet match. And we got a cool ass Mori to end it. A little selfie with Ghosty and Ace in Larry's. GG's. Larry's very classic set. Let's see how Shrouded decides to play this match. He actually had a fairly good performance versus X9. I would say out of all the killers, I think he probably objectively had the, I want to say the best. I think he's the only one that actually got a kill. If I remember correctly. I like Shrouded's style of playing Ghosty. He takes the early game to just get stock on the survivors, doesn't overcommit to a chase, just tries to 99 everyone, and he is getting crazy stuck on Nina. Nina not able to see him there. Oh man, that's crazy. Nina is 99 to add 5 gens. That is a fantastic start for Shrouded. See, this is what I really like about his playstyle for Ghosty. Like, I think a lot of Ghostface players there would have full revealed Nina and tried to get that down. But Ghosty, yeah, he waits to get just like a little bit closer, and he got him down. But you know what's funny though? I don't even think Shrouded was looking for Nina. I think he was looking for the other survivors because from his previous games, that's what he tends to do. He'll like 99 everybody and then wait till someone's out of position and then he'll stalk them. Um, Maybe I'm just wrong. I don't know. I don't really do Ghostface. Maybe this is the play. But we see Iggy coming in, and now it's definitely the play. Now it's 100% the play. Holy shit. That's so rough. That is so rough. Oh my god, he's actually the goat. That was a 10,000 IQ play. We're deciding not to hook a basement as we want to get our PR stack. Bro, it actually paid. I was about to keep casting like normal, but like he was banking so hard on someone coming down those basement stairs, and he got it. And it just worked, and now he 4Ks I think. But wow, he really gambled on that, and it worked. I think if Nick doesn't go down there and they just crank gens, I think it's just outs, right? But like now, I think it's still 4K. I could be wrong. I don't know. This isn't a strategy I see too often, so I don't really know how well it works. Like I know people have definitely, I know it's been done, but I just don't know how well that strat works. But I think Nick coming down to the basement there was huge for him. He now has Wilka and Nick 99. He did allow a free pull, which I think gives tempo back to the survivors. But he does have good stock on two of them and a little bit of stock on Zinni. We do hear Gen being progressed, and we do get full stock off on Wilka. Wilka does have the God Palette though. Um, is Ghostface going for some Larry shenanigans, trying to cut him off? We also get a little bit more stock onto Zinni, deciding not to commit to Wilka. Going to allow his expose to run out. Shrouded now looking for the other tank survivors. Gets a bit more stock on Zinni. Ooh, okay. And we get full stock on Zinni. We now have two survivors exposed. Nick is 99'd. And Zinni has to play this very unsafe filler. Getting down there by Ghostface. Ghostface starting to get the tempo back in his favor. He is actually in a very solid position right now. Because, Nick is pretty much just, he's not safe no matter what he does. Wilka will be safe. Wilka's the only one that can really go for this pull. And then we do see another gen pop though. There is one gen left. Wilka's really the only survivor that can go for a pull right now. Nick has to be very careful. He's injured, so like he's a one shot regardless. But if Wilka decides to reset him, he still has to play extremely injured because he is still technically a one shot. Like no matter what he does, he's a one shot, right? We see the pull coming in again, allowing another free pull. I think this is really hurting him to allow so many free pulls, because the survivors just get so much distance and makes it so much harder to get like a tunnel out going to try to make this a 2v1. He is, I think, still not in a bad position. I think this is still a 4K position. Wilka, I think, spotted him there, but he does have Wilka 99. He does have Nick 99. Zinni is the only one that is good to go, and we do get full stock on Wilka trying to get the Pocos through the pallet. Wilka with the nice stun, and we are going to take a chase with Wilka. Really unsafe filler when it is not down. I think when that filler is down with that window placement, I think it's fairly safe. But I think when it's up, I don't know how safe that is. Wilka going upstairs, Shrouded deciding not to take this chase. Gonna go back to pressure as Gen. I wouldn't be surprised if this is out, but I can also see this being 4K still. It just, I don't know. Yeah, I know this is obvious to say, but it just really depends on. I think more so the macro right now. It's who's gonna make the mistake first, right? Who's gonna maybe, like, I feel like the way Shrouded fumbles this is just taking a bad chase, and then the way the survivors fumble this is just lack of awareness, I suppose. Nick now being the only survivor that is stalked, so this is kind of a tempo switch for this in the survivor's favor. I would say the survivors right now are in the superior position. But we'll see. We find Wilka upstairs. I wonder if this is where the resets were happening. Wilka doing a good job of breaking LOS, making it difficult for Shrouded to get much stock on him. We got Wooka about 50%. I think it's Nick that you want to be hunting for. Don't overcommit this chase. Trying to get just a bit more stock on Wooka. It's got him a little bit past 50%. Looking now for Nick or Zinni, checking his gen spread here. We still have this gen regressing. Looking now to find maybe a stealthing survivor, and we are able to sniff out Zinni, but unfortunately Zinni is the only survivor that has no stock, so we have to build stock on Zinni. We don't know if that fire generator is being worked right now by our remaining survivors. It could be being doubled as we speak. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the last generator pop any minute. Shrouded feeling the same way, about to go check on it. It does have some progress. I don't think it's a significant amount. Yeah, it looks like it was just started. We do get the full stock again on Wilka. I feel like we are maybe mistiming our full stocks on Wilka, because every time we have stocked him, he is able to make a very safe pallet. You know, I feel like the first full stock he got on Nina was perfect. He really did when he was out of position, was able to get the quick down, just like that one right there. Zinni out of position, able to get the quick down. I feel like for Wilka, he's getting these exposed when Wilka's in a position to make something, which, I mean, it is still forcing Wilka to have to play safe because he is exposed, but I feel like it wastes more of the Ghostface time doing that. We do get a hook onto Zinni. I feel like there's not much gen progress right now. Tank, though, doing a good job of constantly getting the resets going, as you should in the 3v1, or just in general, really, against the M1s, making Ghostface have to really play for this stock, waste a little bit more extra time getting it. We do find Wilka again. Wilka so far has been showing a very good performance in this set, having very, very good chases, showing good understanding of the killer's power, breaking LOS, but he is in a tough position right now, getting a lot of stock on him. He is now 99. So is Nick. Zinni just being hooked. No longer has stock. Well, he was also exposed. So Shrouded doing a good job of spreading the stock around, putting pressure on all these survivors. It is, I think, I don't know. I feel like the momentum kind of shifted again. I think it's back in the killer's favor. It is kind of looking more like 4K1. But who knows? Maybe Tank is able to make something happen. I think, yeah, I think Zinni just getting caught out there, I think really gave the momentum back to Shrouded. That gave him more time to get stock off, because Ruin was also regressing these generators, so he knew he had the time, because he knew someone had to go for that pull. He had Wolka there, so he had information on all three survivors. He knew he wasn't going to lose a gen for taking the time to get some stock. So he is in a good position right now. He just has to make sure he's able to find these survivors, not take a bad chase, not let another gen go. But this is definitely a 4K1 position. Shrouded has been doing a good job this whole match of just sneaking up on these survivors, catching them out of position. The only one I think he's been struggling with is Wilka. But aside from that, Shrouded has been playing very well. Tank has also been playing well. They've been adapting to, or adjusting, I should say, to the pressure that Shrouded has been putting on them. They are stealthing very well right now. They're playing this 3v1 very well. We do find a survivor on a generator. It is going to be Zinni, and we mark him, getting the explosion on the generator. We are not going to chase him, though. Interesting choice. I wonder if it was an accidental expose. Maybe he just meant to 99 there. Or maybe this is just like, I don't know. Maybe, is this just like a way Ghostface players play? Just like kind of getting like full stock and then just to, like what, like make them worried? Wait, what? Do you make this? No. And finally, Wilco's reign of terror is over. We get the down onto Wilco, getting now our fourth fresh. Shrouded doing a fantastic job so far. I mean, I guess it does force Zinni to have to play safe, because if, you know, he's caught out, I mean, until that expose is gone, he is in danger. Nick also very much, like, the only one that can go for pull now is Zinni, right? Like, Nick has to play very safe. Zinni is pretty much on Zinni to get pull, I think. He's the only one that can. So we'll see what Tank decides to do here. So not much gen progression. I think Ruin has been dealt with now, but we still have Eruption and one stack of PR in the back pocket, and Sloppy, right? Those heals do take time. Yeah, right now, based on the current state of the game, on the flow of the game, I would be surprised if it's not 4K1, but every time I predict a result, I curse it, I feel, and then the opposite thing happens. But we'll see. I don't think there's enough gen progress to warrant out, so I just don't. Because like a lot of resources have been used. Um, Wilka and Zinni are now no longer stocked. I think Shrouded is giving way too many free unhooks. He's really worried about the gens for sure, and I understand that. Like this is not a tight gen spread whatsoever. This is very far. Um, at the same time, though, he's patrolled them many times. He's seen they don't have much progress. He knows these servers are going to prioritize the resets as they should. I think he is just allowing them to reset way too much, forcing himself to have to get the stock over and over and over. However, he is doing a good job of holding these gens. The survivors don't have any significant progress. It's just it's a push pull right now. Um, but I think if he keeps just allowing the free resets, the free unhooks and stuff, it is still possible for Tank to out this. Shrouded just really prioritizing this gen spread more so than the kills right now, which I understand. Again, like it is a loose gen spread for sure. But he is gonna have to get one of these guys out fairly soon. I'm not sure how many hooks each have, so I think one person's on death hook. I can't remember who. I want to say it's Zinni, but I'm not entirely positive. I know Wilka's been hooked once.
It is Zinni.
It is Zinni? Okay. Man, Nick has been a stealth god this whole set. Holy shit. I haven't seen him since he was last, like, stocked. He is the best hider in DBD. No question about it. Holy shit. And Shrouded just taking a tag onto Wilka and then leaving him, getting that sloppy butcher value. We do hear some progression happening over in the library gen. Going back to check maybe the TV room. We hear some progress, I think. Yeah, these survivors pre-stealthing. I guess once Wilka made the comm that Shrouded was leaving him, they definitely pre-stealthed as they should. You have to play so safe versus Ghostface, but we do find Zinni out of position, and Zinni is the survivor on death hook. If Zinni goes down here, I mean, it's pretty much just game over. The game is pretty much on Zinni's shoulders right now, but I don't think Shrouded should leave the chase. He's gonna though. I think he's gonna. Yeah. No. He's sticking it. Okay. He needs this down. And we see the reset coming onto Wilka, meaning survivors were not on agenda at that time. So he can afford this chase right now. Zinni, you got to channel your Kuzaka. You got to channel your inner Kuzaka. The body block coming in by Wilka. The GOAT, Wilka. Getting another tag onto Wilka. Can Zinni run out this exposed? Shrouded is leaving Zinni. Wait. Oh, wait, no. He was too indecisive. Yeah, Zinni's gone, dude. We might have lost Zinni. And we might have lost Wilka. We just lost all our pressure. He needed that down. If he got that down, that was GG. That was 4K1 guaranteed. Now, I don't know, man. It's kind of feeling like the tempo's going back to serves now. I don't know. Like, it shouldn't, though, right? Like, this should be 4K1. And I think, okay, now we finally find Nick. Nick, I believe this would be his second hook. But, Tank is playing this 3v1 very, very well. Nick was doing a very good job hiding that for a very long time. I have not seen him for a very long time. And we see the resets coming in for Wilka. I mean, yes, he did get down there. Yes, that we did get eruption value. But he's not dead. We still are in the 3v1. We do find Wilka. Again, he is not death hook. So if Wilka goes down here, it's not the end of the world. As long as Zinni can get this pull before the down happens. Although these tank survivors have been starting to progress these gens more and more and more. It's starting to become a significant problem, I feel, for Shrouded. Shrouded, uh, getting some stock off, has a Zinni 99 and has Nick about 75. Solid by Shrouded, catching the rotation just in time to build that stock. Now, if he can find Zinni, it's wraps. If Zinni can outstealth him, I think Tank still has a chance. But it should Zinni just can't get found. But I guess also Nick, because Nick is also that hook. Basically, if they just lose another serve too early, it's wraps. Shrouded following the blood trail, deciding not to commit Nick. Actually, uh, we're not committing Nick. Okay, what are we hunting for? We're far away from our gens too. This is kind of dangerous. I'm not sure who he's looking for, if I'm being honest. Are you looking for Wilka? PR maybe? I think you just wanted his PR stack. But low key, I think you just get more pressure if you just kill Nick there. We didn't even use our PR stack. I'm not sure why you wanted Wilco and not Nick. He wanted to just like 3-hook everyone? Okay, what a Chad, dude. Holy shit. This gen is sounding like it's getting some decent progress. Yeah, I guess still no significant progress on these gens. We are finding Zinni again, and we get the down. This is pretty much going to secure our 4K1 here. It's unfortunate. Zinni kind of kept getting caught out in a bad position. And you know, Shrouded did a very good job of getting those 99s. That's what I was talking about earlier. Like Shrouded, the way he plays Ghosty, I really like it. It's kind of like how I seen Khalito play Ghoul. Like they don't really like overly commit. They just like they use their power, right? They like spread the pressure. Like with Ghoul, like you know, Khalito would like go and get tags around the map, making sure each survivor is injured. Shrouded, he prioritizes stock, so he'll make sure every survivor is like 99 before he really commits anything, or at least close to it. Which I think is a neat way to play, because you know I've seen other ghosties just you know as soon as they find a survivor they'll just like try to like full stock them, and like once they find a survivor that is the survivor they're playing for. They're not trying to spread that pressure. But Shrouded believes in himself enough to be like, okay, like I can leave you, I can find someone else. Like I don't have to get this down right now because I have you 99. I can get you when you're in a more vulnerable position. The only thing I would say about Shrouded's gameplay is he kind of allows a lot of free unhooks. But again, like he is cracked at this kill. Like he definitely understands this killer, knows what he's doing with it. Like, you know, all the respect in the world to Shrouded. We are now in the 2v1, one generator left. Shrouded finding, I believe this is Wilka here. Both survivors are now death hook. If Nick is somehow able to pop a gen, I will be so impressed. Oh, we are getting the killer instinct on Nick outside for the reveal. Unlucky. And that is going to secure the 4K. I mean, it was already secured, but now this like solidifies it. Because it's 2 RNG. It's like, you can't really know where it's going to spawn. It's not really fair. And we get a tag on to Wilka, and we will be committing this chase. Obviously, no shit Sherlock to get our 4K1. Oh, good low. Oh, wait, I think you had the down. I don't even think you had a break there. I think you just hit. I think you just would have got that. Wait, what? My brother in Christ. You could have. Wait. Are you trying to give Wilka a hatch? Okay, we get the down now. He just wanted a soda. W Wilka. And that is the 4K1 secured. Oh, we're getting a Mori. Hell yeah, brother. Take that Wilka selfie. Bro, that skin on like the swamp maps is fucking disgusting. It is so pay to win, it hurts my soul. Only on the swamp maps. On any other map, it's whatever. But on the swamp maps, bro, it makes Ghostface like low-key invisible.